Hi, I'm Joel
I am Rui.
from PracticePortuguese.com, and you're listening to the Good Morning Portugal podcast. Who you do it? Go
A
for
radio
it.
show.
And you're listening to the Good Morning.
It's
Wait.
not that difficult. Oh God,
Okay.
you put us on the spot now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Relax and breathe. It's the Good Morning Portugal radio show.
And you're listening to the Good Morning Portugal radio show.
Yes! Wonderful.
Yay!
Thank you so much indeed, guys. That's wonderful. It is indeed wonderful. That's Roy and Joel from Practice Portuguese kicking off the Good Morning Portugal radio show this morning with me, Carl Munson. It's great to be back. Feeling a little bit rusty, actually, after... It was usually a weekly show on a Wednesday morning, but I was away this week and it seemed a lot more leisurely and relaxed and more fitting with the Portuguese lifestyle to not stress myself out and delay the show to this Friday morning. Great show coming up for you, and I'm hoping the music will play quite soon and play our theme tune, Chip Wickham's Snake Eyes, but nothing as yet. And my special guest has chosen the rest of the tunes this morning, which is a real treat. It's Owen Lloyd Martin, whose birthday we were going to celebrate if we had a show on Wednesday. We were going to be saying happy birthday to Owen then, but we've delayed it. So he's like the Queen. He's having two birthdays. He said his birthday celebration is official one, and now the Good Morning Portugal birthday celebration with music chosen by him in the first hour, and actually talking to him in the second hour about his off-grid journey in Portugal. So really looking forward to talking to Owen in an unstressed and leisurely way in the second hour. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to go straight to Michael Heron's football... Well, he's taken the pulse of of himself as I guess he's pretty much the epitome of the England following fans. So let's hear from Michael now and hear really what he's thinking about tomorrow, what sort of week he's had, and generally we had a chat about the Southgate threshold, which you'll hear more about now. I should have Michael Heron on the other end of the line. Good Morning Portugal's news, culture, and today I think mainly sport guy. Michael, are you there?
Good morning, Carl. Yes, I am. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. A little bit tired after a major research trip up to Aveiro, which looks like it's going to be home for us and for OurNet, the company, which is my day job. But very well, and enjoying this great weather, which I suppose would be, if we have two stories today, the second one would be the weather both here and back home for us in the UK, because they're having unprecedented hot weather. But really the big story is unavoidable, isn't it? England. What sort of week have you had watching football? How have you been, and how are your nerves?
It's been fantastic, and I can't remember. Well, I can remember. I think as a child, I'd sort of locked down all of this trauma from watching England constantly lose and disappoint. And when we beat Colombia on Tuesday, it just felt like this relief that we'd managed to get through and win on penalties, which we hadn't done for 22 years and we'd never done in a World Cup. So, I've been ecstatic, mate. I've been smiling constantly. People have been saying really nice things to me. Again, as an England fan, we're not used to this, especially when you live abroad. People coming up congratulating you. It's been fantastic. And you know, in previous competitions where we haven't managed to get this far, you still watch the tournament as a neutral and you're excited, but nothing compared to when you're still in the competition. It's such a great feeling, and really proud of the boys and how they've performed. Let's see if they can go one step further on Saturday against Sweden.
Well, I take it you've been wearing your England shirt to all your business meetings then?
Well, no, I haven't gone that far, but I will wear it if we beat Sweden tomorrow. Then I will wear it at my business meetings next week, at all of them. I'll wear it underneath my suit and tuck it into my suit trousers. But I promise I will wear it, and I will take selfies with my clients, and I'll post them to the Good Morning Portugal Facebook and Twitter feed as well, so people can see that I'm not bluffing.
Great idea. And what was the other thing about England? If they win the World Cup, you're going to be running around the Praça da Comercial naked, was it?
No, that you misunderstood that one, mate.
Okay.
That never happened. That never happened. No. You
Okay,
stitched me up. No, no. And no one would want to see that. No one would want to see that.
Must have made that up in my own mind then. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a bit worrying that you were imagining me naked. I'm a bit concerned. But maybe the fact that you're moving to Barbados is probably a good thing.
I can stop being a
I don't
pest.
have to worry about any unsolicited approaches.
Advances. Okay. All right. You've drawn a line there for me, which I'm grateful for. Strong boundaries. I like it.
I'm glad.
Now,
I'm glad we cleared that up. I was a bit.
Yes, I won't mention it again. Now, we were talking, weren't we, about the whole thing about the country, as in the UK, getting behind the national team and this phenomenon of how that works or hasn't worked for England for many decades, and the sort of cynicism and the apathy and the anger and resentment actually sometimes. And we were thinking of a threshold, weren't we? We hadn't got a name yet, but do we call it the Southgate threshold? Because this is like St. Gareth, isn't it, who's brought something to the game here. Is it the Southgate threshold? Have we crossed a line here?
I think so. I think this is going to have a huge impact on the culture of the way that the English national team and maybe this next generation of players are perceived by fans and the media. Because I think in the past, because